Phonics lesson 148. We've got a lot of special sounds to review today. We're going to get started really quickly. If you're needing more practice with your special sounds, please go back and re-watch this section because we're only going to go through them once. However, some of you might want to go back and do them again. Ready or not, let's start with chart 10. Make sure you're saying them with me. You learn them better that way. We'll roll on through chart 11 and then continue beginning of chart 12 and two new special sounds today, numbers 110 and 111. Ready or not, here we go. Old in gold, O-L-D. Ild in child, I-L-D. What in whale, W-H. In who, W-H. As in peaches, E-S. Ear in ear, E-A-R. Air in bear, E-A-R. In earth, E-A-R. Lee in slowly, L-Y. Ch in patch, T-C-H. U in flu, E-W. U in few, E-W. In bigger, E-R. E in rainy, Y. N in lamb, M-B. N in sharpen, E-N. Eind in kind, I-N-D. Est in biggest, E-S-T. Moving on, begin. N in enjoy, E-N again. N in enjoy, E-N. Ought in caught, A-U-G-H-T. Aw in faucet, A-U. J in giant, G. E in brownie, I-E. In shovel, O. E in leaf, E-A. A in steak, E-A. In thread, E-A. All in also, A-L again. All in also, A-L. K in chorus, C-H. In phone, P-H. J in fudge, D-G-E. Aw in saw, A-W. E in key, E-Y. A in obey, E-Y. B in because, B-E again. B in because, B-E. Ought in thought, O-U-G-H-T. In asleep, A again. In asleep, A. In city, C. In banana, A. Now, let's move on to two new special sounds. First one, un in unbutton, U-N. Un in unbutton, U-N. Un in unbutton, U-N is a prefix that comes before a root word. When you put un in front of a root word, you do the opposite. For example, button is the root word in unbutton. When you button up your coat, you are closing your coat. If you put un in front of button, it means you are doing the opposite. To unbutton means to open your coat. Button, unbutton. Button, unbutton. When you put un, the prefix un in unbutton, before a root word, then you are doing the opposite of the root word. Un in unbutton, U-N. Let's take a look at some words. Uneven, uneven. Even is the root word. If you put the prefix un in front of even, then you have the opposite of even. Even, uneven. Even, uneven. Next one, unlocked. The root word is lock. Unlock. means the opposite. You could also say not locked, unlock. If the door is locked, then unlock means the opposite. Lock, unlock. Moving on. Unhook. To hook something and to unhook something mean the opposite. Unhook. Unless. Unless. Moving on. Unhappy. Un is the prefix. Happy is the root word. Unhappy. Moving on. Unkind. Un is the prefix. Kind is the root word. Unkind. Unhappy and unkind are the opposite of, root word, happy and kind. Unhappy, unkind, happy, kind. Un in unbutton, un. Un is the prefix, goes before a root word to change the word and make it the opposite of the root word. That's 110. Special sound number 111, in wrinkle, WR. In wrinkle, WR. The special sound in wrinkle, WR, only allows the R sound, to be spoken. W is silent. In wrinkle, WR. In wrinkle, WR. So looking at some words, in wrinkle, ist, wrist. This is my wrist. Wrist. Next one. We're only saying the sound, not the W sound. Ong and long, wrong. Ong, wrong. The opposite of right. Wrong. Next one. Right. It. Right. This kind of right is done with a pen or a pencil. Right. If you're talking about the opposite of left, right, left, that would be spelled RIGHT. This right is spelled WR, in wrinkle, ITE. Right. Next one. In wrinkle, wrench. Wrench. A wrench is a tool. Daddy might have a wrench. Wrench. Next. Wrath. Wrath is anger. Wrath. And finally, wrecker. In wrinkle, in duck, in bigger. The root word is wreck, to destroy, in bigger. Wrecker. A wrecker is someone or something that wrecks something. In wrinkle, WR. Say it with me 3 times. In wrinkle, WR. In wrinkle, WR. In wrinkle, WR. Review. In unbutton, UN. In wrinkle, WR. One more time. In unbutton, UN. In wrinkle, WR. Now, once again, if you need more special sounds practice, and you might know who you are, you might want to go back and replay the special sounds portion to practice again. Make sure you're always practicing special sounds with me because it helps you so that you can learn it better. Now, on to our seat work for today. You can do this. I will just give you the instructions, but you can do this on your own. Section 1, draw a line to the word with the same OU or OW sound. Both words that are connected with a line will either say the same ow, ow, ow sound or the same O sound. Section number 2, mark the vowels and read the words. Section number 3, say the name of each picture, circle the correct special sound. Section 4, circle the special sounds and read the words. On the back, choose the word that best completes the sentence. Write the word in the blank. Here are your options. They do not go with each sentence, but you knew that. Make sure the sentence makes sense. Pages 211 and 212. Writing. You only have to do one side and you can choose. You may do the front side or the back side. You may choose. Let me say that again. You only have to do one side. You may choose front side or back side. The only other thing that you don't even have to do today unless you want to is to read to me. Now, we are going to feature Jesus Helps, and I know some of you might already be reading it, and that's okay. For this week's reading story, please read to me story number 1, The Blind Man. It is only 4 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4. So read to me the entire story, The Blind Man. And it doesn't have to be today unless you want it to be today. Sometime this week, please read to me The Blind Man. That's all I have for phonics today. Pretty heavy on the special sounds. Make sure you're working hard on them. I'll see you next time.